Welcome to Made for More podcast, where faith and personal growth converge. I'm Julia, and I'm honored to guide you on a journey of empowerment and transformation alongside our occasional co-host, Omar. We are passionate believers and advocates for unlocking your God-given full potential. Join us as we explore the intersection of faith, life, business, and relationships, igniting a fire within to embrace the truth that your life is destined for greatness. Together, we'll uncover strategies, insights, and stories that inspire and equip you to become the best version of yourself. Get ready to embark on a fulfilling quest towards personal and professional fulfillment, guided by faith and the unwavering belief that you, my friend, are made for more. Okay, sorry, I actually started this over because I was super distracted. I was getting messages coming in because I'm about to be busy for the evening. But I had some downtime, just got back from a really cool women business meeting with some friends in the area. And we talked for like 3.5 hours about our businesses. We shared ideas. Maybe if you are a business person here in the group, this is just a side thing. Maybe like see who's local that you're friends with, and maybe they're not in the exact company you're with or the type of business you're in, but see if you can get some girls together for brunch or lunch or dinner and talk about business and your business. And like so many things came from just bouncing ideas or like apps you don't know or websites you don't know or connections somebody has that you don't know. And like one girl has a trucking business, like would have never thought we would have things to share in common, but you do. And you have business like ups and downs, and it's just good to get connected with people. So if you can do that in your like area, I highly recommend you doing that. So I just finished that and I'm about to go to dinner and like put on clothes again. But I like to get comfortable in between. And I've just had a few things going on in my life recently where I'm looking for making sure I'm doing things that make sense to my purpose overall and just like my ultimate goals in life. And I felt like back in November, God put it in my heart. Like I literally felt like I heard God's whisper of I was searching for a word of the year, and out of nowhere I get chosen. Like I literally felt like I was just like chosen was the word. I'm like, what? Like, God, is that you? Like, I'm hearing that, but like, where's that coming from? So then I was like, you know what? We're going with it. Like, it just, seemed like it must be something coming from him. And recently I've had some events in life where I haven't felt chosen, like when you're not the one picked for the final team, or like you aren't the one getting called for certain stuff or whatever it can be. And I was putting on this sweatshirt and I was like, God, like, did I, like my bracelet says chosen, my necklace says chosen. I've mentioned this before. When I do this, when I have my words of the year, I was like, Lord, did I just come up with that on my own? Like, am I really chosen? And chosen means multiple things. It doesn't necessarily mean that like anything I go after, I'm going to get and I'm chosen. I'm like, and chosen means I am one of his people. I'm his daughter. I'm chosen. And then even the acronym, I've created an acronym for it. So ultimately, no matter what, I know that I am a chosen daughter of a king. But I was feeling like I'm not feeling worthy of being chosen, getting it my mind, right? Like mindset issues. And I was like, Lord, like, did you give me that word or did I make that up? And I just kind of had a moment. And like I said, I've been sitting in this feeling. And then 5 minutes later, I go grab my devotional because I realized I only did one of my devotionals, didn't do the other one. And the devotional that I'm supposed to do today, no exaggeration, okay? Like, hold on, let me show you. So this was the one I just did. This is the next one. So I turned to the next one, and the top of it says, Living Chosen. I about fell out of my chair. I was like, Living Chosen? Okay, this is weird. Okay. Then the Bible verse for this devotional is my exact 1 Peter 2:9 Bible verse of chosen. And then I read, and it says, in the midst of chaos, which I feel like I'm in the midst of chaos, it can feel as though you're struggling to get on God's radar. Like, God, do you see me? Like, hello, I'm wanting a few things to happen. Like, I like, choose me, I'm over here. And that's how I'm feeling, right? And like, I'm trying to get on his radar. And then the next line, which I underlined, says, but the truth is you're chosen. And I read that and I bawled like a baby, because it was God's way of telling me, like, Julia, I hear you. I just heard the conversation you were talking to me about just 5 minutes ago in your bedroom. And I know you, and no, that was not you making that up. It was me. This is confirmation. You're still chosen. I'm still doing a good thing. And all things that are happening are for your good, no matter if you see it or not. God's working, basically. And it just reminded me that even when somebody like me, I work on my mindset all the time. I work on my mindset every day. And I still have moments where I get in like my own head. And I still want to know how it's going to work out. I want to know the details. And then sometimes I'm like, Lord, I don't know if I'm qualified for that. Or like, who do I think I am to make that happen? Or no, that person's going to get that because they're more qualified. Or these people are going to want me to be their coach because this coach is more qualified. Or that next job promotion could be for me, but this person's more qualified. Or that person's not going to marry me because they can find somebody else more qualified or more worthy or whatever, right? Like, it can go on and on and on. And I just want to remind all of us that our mindset, our thought model, our circumstance, we can make the choice. What does that mean? It means I'm stuck in this place forever? No, because one thing I know about me and my life, I'm never stuck. God's always working. So I need to realize that that just means if something's not changing in business, relationships, career, personal life, whatever, if something's not changing, maybe that just means it's not time for it to change yet. And you need to just worship in the waiting, wait, and be patient and work on your mindset and raise your vibration so that way it matches what you're wanting to seek. Like, in order to get to that next thing, that next promotion, that next rank, that next financial goal, that next relationship goal, that next career goal, whatever that is, you're not going to get there being the same. We got to raise our vibration. So how do you raise your vibration? You raise your thoughts. You control your thoughts. You think about your mindset. And you don't get caught up in all of that because, like I said, you can actually end up sabotaging things because you're all in your head and not just letting God do his thing. So I preach that we need to walk by faith, trust the freedom God's already given us, and live a life of flow. And I have to remember to do that. I need to walk by faith that I am chosen for a higher calling, a higher purpose that even I don't understand yet, but I'm going to walk in my faith. I'm going to trust the freedom that he's given me in my life to be able to do the things I can do. And I'm going to flow and let him do the work. I'm going to let Jesus take the wheel. And I'm just going to do my best to listen. I'm going to do my best to do the affirmations that I know that tells me that's like, no, that's a lie, right? Because I know I'm worthy. I've proven myself that before. I know I'm qualified because I've proven that before. I know I can make things happen because I've proven that before. I know that this is just temporary because I've seen that things be temporary before. So I'm going to tell myself those are all lies. I'm going to be grateful for what I have. I'm going to enjoy the now. But I'm also going to act and be as such as where I want to go. So that way I'm raising my vibration to the match where I want to see myself being. And I'm going to let God do his thing and let him provide. And he will reveal what I'm chosen to do this year. So that's all I got for y'all. I just thought that was really cool because I've been doing a lot of work by reading the Bible in the last year, doing devotionals more, praying more, talking to God more, worshiping more. And sometimes I did a fast like in January. And sometimes I'm like, God, I'm like, do you hear me? Do you see me? Like, I'm here, like I'm doing a lot and not for like a prize or a sticker, like really because I crave learning more. And I'm just so like, I feel like I've grew up a Christian, but I just never really understood it. And now that I'm understanding more, it's brings me joy to explore and read and learn and worship and pray and watch things like happen. And I'm just so grateful for. But that was that really cool moment where I'm literally like asking God, was I really chosen for something? And then literally 5 minutes later, that's the devotional. And I mean, you can't tell me that's not God. So I love y'all. I just want to remind you to walk in your faith, trust your freedom God gave you, live a life of flow, get your mind right, okay? Because you're going to need it in order. If I'm struggling, I know someone else is struggling. You're going to need it because it's only February and we got goals, y'all. And not to hustle. We got goals that we know that we're qualified and worthy to do and have. We just got to be smarter. We got to be strategic. We have to be intentional. And we have to trust and have faith that it will be. I love you. See you next time. Bye.